There is a new statue in the Piazza della Signoria in Florence, Italy. Why do I care about this? Because it's a little bit weird, this statue. This statue, you can see it right here. It's of looks like a millennial black lady looking at an iPhone, looking bored. She's standing there, arms crossed, looking at an iPhone in the Piazza della Signoria in Italy, where people aren't black. Some African migrants are black there, but it's not, the Italians. We're a little bit dusky, but we're not, they're Italian people. And so you've got this 13-foot statue of a foreign woman doing, a kind of blasé posture in what is supposed to be maybe the very epicenter of great Western art. What is this about? By the way, 13-foot statue dwarfing many of the other statues in the piazza. This statue is next to a copy of Michelangelo's David, a copy of Donatello's Judith and Holofernes, Donatello's Il Marzocco, the Lion, The Fountain of Neptune by Ammannati, The Rape of the Sabine Women by John Bologna. Beautiful. Some of the most beautiful art in the entire world is here. And then you've got this modern thing of a random millennial black lady scrolling on her phone. Why? The article tells us why. The reason, so I've got the article here from Italy, from Il Giornale, but the reason, they say, behind the choice of the wonderful Italian square to display the somewhat bizarre work of art is that Piazza della Signoria, quote, is a space devoted to male power, which should be challenged and counterbalanced by a female figure. Now, I guess the rape of the Sabine women, I guess that is an example of male power, but I don't know, Judith and Holofernes? Judith is beheading Holofernes. I know it seems like a statue of female power. And anyway, what that reasoning suggests is that this is not art, but anti-art. This is art designed to combat all of the traditional art, to undercut all of the art. Art designed actually to undercut the entire culture. Go to balanceofnature.com, use promo code Knowles. Balance of Nature fruits and veggies is the most convenient way to get whole fruits and vegetables daily, especially if you've focused on creating a healthier, happier lifestyle. Nature is pretty good at giving us the nutrients we need through our fruits and vegetables. So, Balance of Nature takes fruits and vegetables, freeze-dries them, turns them into a powder, then puts them into a capsule. You take your fruit and veggie capsules every day, then your body knows what to do with them. Balance of Nature is just one ingredient of a balanced lifestyle, has no intention to replace a healthy diet, exercise, sleep, or any other healthy habits. It is intended to be used in concert with other healthy habits. I love Balance of Nature, especially, you know me, I am on the road all the time. And I don't necessarily have the big banquet of sweet little Elisa cooking and all the fruits and veggies. I have a cheeseburger or something. So it's kind of nice to know I can get all of my fruits and veggies, one little capsule. Balanceofnature.com. Use promo code Knowles, KNWLES, for 35% off your first order as a preferred customer. Plus, get a free bottle of fiber and spice. That is balanceofnature.com, promo code Knowles. Female, powerful figure to undercut all those male figures like David. We need to undercut David, Bring back Goliath. Where is it? Why didn't Michelangelo make a Goliath statue? This statue, I'm not even commenting on the art itself. It's not quite Donatello or Michelangelo. But the art is self-consciously an attack on our civilization. They're saying that's what that is. This is to counterbalance all the ugly, terrible art that we've always had in our civilization. This is to undercut that. And that's what art has become. It's Jacques Barzun, the author of From Dawn to Decadence, a 500-year history of modernity. He wrote it almost at the age of 100. I think he founded the Great Books program at Columbia. He pointed out that really since the early 20th century, we haven't had art, we've had anti-art. Art that is designed not to grow the culture, but to undercut the culture. That's what this is. And to see it in the very heart. Florence, one of the most important art cities in the world. The Piazza della Signoria, one of the most important parts for art of one of the most important art cities in the world. To undercut that, it's just a microcosm of what's going on in our whole culture. And we have to reject it. We have to reject this attempt to not only tarnish or pervert, but actually to eliminate, to abolish our culture. That was a marvelous clip. But you need to stop and you need to ring the bell. And then you can subscribe. And then it'll all be dandy. See you next time.